look at all of the teams set up here, whether it's behind a Watson pylon or a Newcastle wall. They're feeling safe for the moment, but now as the final round closes, they lose their cover very shortly.
The Watson could come in clutch. There's no more crypto left in the lobby. The only one was Team Orchid, and they lost their crypto player here. Something to note. Well, ALGS unleashed the mother load. Void Passage trying to take a nice cheeky fight here for Corinthians, but they lost out on ones. The mother load, though, putting in so much pressure. ALGS stay alive. Dolphin sliding in with the P20s, leaving that player one shot, dashes in with the Ash, tries to get the reset, but you can't get the res. You have to think about Panic, who was also able to get the reset here too from Team Orchid.
Yeah, we're seeing Team Orchid with Rambo there. So now we've got Liquid Alienware, only s8ul alive. He does actually finish off 9 lives, so they take over the east side of the zone. And GG, who have been lying in, are looking to try and pick off the last 2 members of Team Orchid.
Now Gaming Gladiators, a full 3-man squad slides in here. T-Law trying to reset. Where's the other squad that can get all 3 members back up and alive? Gaming Gladiators have the health advantage, but they don't see if it's worth trying to close in this gap. They put up the cat wall instead, splitting this final zone in the middle.
Genius, look at this. Team Orchid, not only are they split, they're on the same side as Gaming Gladiators. That means that GG can either pick off the solo or just wait for the other 2 teams to cannibalize each other. An incredible catwalk hopefully should give the win to GG here, unless...
GG right now just walking in to clean up what's left for game number 1. They knew it was just a matter of time as they patiently wait for the last 2 teams to collapse before they just walk in and clean up the rest of the KP.
This is looking like it's going to be a back-to-back here for GG, but don't count your chickens just yet. The other teams are full. They've got positions they can play for. There are altars available.
Oh, with the mother low, getting that crack to do the initial damage though. Ochako's the only one left here from Navi. He looks behind him. It's not enough to do it because Monster now dropped down with the Altar Void Passage, trying to get aggressive, trying to third party the fight that was inevitable on the low ground. But Light with the Kraber shot, sending down one of the members of Monster.
That's all they needed. The Void Passage up the top. They get behind the Newcastle trying to res here.
Do it.
And Gaming Gladiators
do it again.
Go for the style shot to finish it off.
Oh, they're feeling themselves. He misses it again. It's fine. It's for the style points. It's just for the style points because you know that Gaming Gladiators with their position go in for the back-to-back winning game number 2.
Well, a little update for you guys. Imperial Hal currently has 2k damage, but it's Zero who seems to be stealing a couple of the kills from him. He's got 9 to himself right now, and they want even more. After taking out X and Y, they push up to the middle of the zone, and they've got all of these little, you know, tree spots here that they can play behind, as well as Hal putting up the amped cover. 3 squads left. They start bursting down Awkward while Complexity look on from the low ground.
And this is how you know when you play the Rampart to counter-pick the Newcastle walls. Detrimental in a zone like this, playing off the natural cover of the terrain, but looking at the teams playing off the low ground, playing at a positional disadvantage with our last 3 spots alive. Falcons playing with confidence.
Are you feeling it, Vicky? Are you feeling the momentum? That's what kind of team Falcons are, and they found some here. They're going to run away with this second game. Let's see if they can finish off these last 3 kills.
Coming in off the high ground, looking at Monsoon before sliding in with the dash from Zero. Look at this, the Zero Hal team up, finding Funk, finding Kinsu. We saw Wolsey with the Bowtech earlier before, and Monsoon gets eliminated. Complexity out in third, 12 KP for Zero. Sliding out though, they lose on watching Zero. It's only up to Hal. Panic can't do it. Slow shield swap, and Falcons are your game 3 winners.
And Gladiator's going to absorb the EMP. Remember, we know that's from Navi underneath them, but a drop onto, or rather a zip up to height will keep them safe as Navi take a completely different angle, choosing instead to fight Envy. Team Liquid Alienware jump on top of them. Gaming Gladiators play things safe on the height, and I'm sure are wondering what is going on beneath them. Throwing out the mother load, throwing out a few grenades. You fish for kills onto Liquid Alienware, but Liquid have done very well and should stick a reset.
This is a great example of Envy just being pushed by Liquid Alienware here, right, as well, as Na'Vi went for the east side, opted for that. Now, Envy was in the worst spot. GG is chilling on top of it, but they should be getting forced out soon. But with enough nades, do I see so many nades here? Oh my god, he's gonna be spamming, but light goes down to frags. They should be able to get the reset and potentially smack down on them with all the youth.
It's like a mini Gibby ult just being thrown onto Gaven Gladiators, and Na'Vi are so focused on this that Liquid Alienware should be able to walk up for free from behind. Yeah, we've got trades, but in this 3v3, it is Liquid Alienware that are left untouched, and it is Liquid Alienware that come back and take a huge game on Storm Point.
Got that great positioning they just had.
What you really want is some nice opening damage. Skittle Cakes is just keeping everyone on Liquid Alienware honest. And like you talked about, there's not a lot of options for Liquid Alienware on how they come down. No portals available on the squad. It really is Bangalore Smoke, Bangalore Ultimate.
Yeah. Bangalore Ultimate indeed. If they can do one well-placed ultimate to either stall out the fight or keep somebody out of the fight, Smokes and Bangle is enough to stall out to potentially drop, and then Mirage just has to go first and go in with, and then we just take a 3v3.
You see the
they
smoke.
are making a play right now.
You see the Bangle. That means it's happening. Liquid Alienware pull the trigger, and they do manage to avoid getting beamed one clipped as they come down. I saw one mag left in the Havoc. One mag left for Liquid Alienware to make this happen. S8ul is going to go for it right now, and with that one mag, he almost takes down Gent. It will still be a trade. Gent is ultimately finished by Kurith, and Liquid Alienware with the numbers advantage come down, smoke, and take out TSM.
Team Liquid Alienware on fire with that. Do you see the proactivity from them?
Corinthians are cut down outside of the top 10. We will be saying goodbye to them, and we will be crowning one last winner in this 6th game on Storm Point. 9 Lives running down Atlas, who are respawning as we speak. Can Atlas bring this back? Who knows? 9 Lives certainly in an advantage state, as right now Atlas get cut down one after another. 9 Lives, large and in charge, will be putting their signature on the elimination bracket that has claimed 10 teams so far. Black Venom drops down into his death, and 9 Lives take the win.
9 Lives fighting for a majority of this game.
Twisted Minds set to zone though. Green Stego at some point will have to move, but it's going to be Twisted Minds who move into the bodies of Shopify Rebellion and take all 3 down. SR will fall, BK Gaming will be next. We're into our top 3.
It's going to be Green Stego, Twisted Minds, and 100 Thieves, but Twisted Minds are being pressured by GS here, and you can see they are just waiting, hoping that 100 Thieves get involved. But you heard the comms from Jen Burton. He said, just wait, play on me. We have a good position. Let's try and do the opposite. Let's try and make them fight each other.
100 Thieves have set the zone, best position in the zone. Green Stego and Twisted Minds are right next to each other, but on different planes of elevation. 100 Thieves just have to bide their time here. You saw Green Stego using the Motherload from the Fuse to try and force 100 Thieves back from the position they had on the Newcastle wall. And it worked for now, but now that that's disappeared, that wall is still provided 100 T with cover.
Worth noting, Twisted Minds do have Ash, so they can pull across, and they can wrap, and they're going to wrap.
They're going to make the play now. Twisted Minds looking to take down 100 Thieves. They will take down 100 Thieves, but with Crook on his back, surely that just means that Green Stego will be able to turn this 3v2 into their first win of the day. It's been a masterful performance from them. Alphala, they try to do what he can. Asia will not fall, and Green Stego will take home game number 1 of your winners finals.
Green Stego, who held so much space, who commanded that game for almost the entirety.
Effect is looking for something here. He's looking to push. He's looking to try and get some damage down to create an opening for Alliance, because they're going to have to make a play very soon. And speaking of the Wraith, speaking of the portal, it's Z8ul who takes Shopify Rebellion up onto height here.
Wow, I love this position. Not only could it encourage Alliance out of the building, but it gives them a second option, maybe a second angle, and it just makes everyone else question what's going to happen here. As soon as one fight starts to go down, I feel like everyone else is going to be looking to try and get involved. This is a tough one to navigate.
Babo still with the most space in the zone. You can see they can let all these fights take place. They just have to make sure that they don't get pushed. Hackers now with the ball put down by his teammates, tries to jump in. Hackers! No scope with the Kraber, but it's not enough. NRG will hold, Alliance will be out, and we're into our top 3.
Yeah, now Shopify Rebellion are just watching on. They wipe NRG. It's Shopify versus Babo. It's a 3 versus 3.
And Babo get up to purples though. That makes this very, very interesting. And Babo, who have been here for such a long time, take down Koiful, take down MT, and maybe they're going to take game number 2 as well. Z8ul's the last hope. Z8ul in a 1v1 can't make it happen. Babo your champions. And it's the unknowns again who step up here in New Orleans.
Portal to the north.
And now Abralelli says, everybody over here, he's trying to solo out this player, Jesco, but can't do it. Jesco gets the knock. 2 alive here for Twisted Minds. It's still top 3, by the way. NRG still have a solo alive.
Yeah, this is messy. This is not easy as you would expect. S8ul, maybe the healthiest, as I say that, lose 1. And now they've lost another. And Twisted Minds are holding on here. Twisted Minds win the fight. NRG are still alive. And NRG are rezzing.
Timmy's sticking it. He's bending the knees. He's flexing the quads. And Yanya will join him alongside Gil. But here come Twisted Minds. It's just a 2 that they have to deal with here. Timmy has to hold. Has to let his teammates get back in the game. Oh, Timmy takes a little bit of damage, but he's delaying this. Enemy gets lost in the sauce. Gil gets the knock from the respawn. Krug goes down as well. And NRG from solo to trio will take it game number 3.
I don't know where all these Mobies are coming from. Apparently they just spawn on trees if you're the Twerkaholic.
They got the Mirage.
Grow on trees.
They got the Mirage out here. If you could get the banner, you could try to get that Moby. You don't have anything in your inventory right there. VKG get eliminated. Twerkaholics looking at 100 Thieves right below them now. 100 Thieves get eliminated. Twerkaholics were farming here in this lobby despite losing some of their members. Furia though, they clap back. See the Rampage, you see the Tempest that has been activated from Keon being on that Ballistic.
Okay, Exo's a solo right now, so this is really just between Twerkaholics and Furia. Can K-Swinny rat out some placement points, or can he be perhaps a factor in disrupting this 3v3?
Twerkaholics do have that high ground.
Ooh. Oh, Whistler. They want to wait this out now. Can Furia find an opening off that? Hitting a Whistler is one of the best ways to start off a fight.
Was a Whistler again. Being just enough damage. Nice communication from Furia, though. They land a Whistler. They try to harass Floating in the process, but it's the Wraith. And then you have Keys coming in with a knock.
But Furia still are pushing. I don't know if maybe they're too worried about this third party. They're not sure about where that is. And as a result, Madness actually gets knocked. Doesn't matter how many Whistlers you hit. There we go. Now they know it's for certain down to 2 squads. Maybe they come up through the alter Q here. Nah, way too risky. The Mirage ult causing chaos.
And this is what Mirage excels in, causing the chaos, causing confusion, and Twerkaholics with the pop-off win game number 4. 3 reses in total for this team.
Alcazia have cleared out their side as well now. So this is exactly the situation we had last game. 2 squads and a solo just trying to stay alive, cause chaos, whatever it might be, and he's chosen chaos.
Oh wait, Abralelli cannot get away. Twisted Minds get eliminated. Strafing Flame makes sure he cannot take that Void Rift.
Okay, trying to pop the ult Excel. When he gets that off, he will have Rolling Thunder available. The Bang ult, he can use this to force 100 Thieves out of position to remove them from behind the rampart wall.
And it's not like they have a Watson to work with to suck up that Bangalore ult here, as Phony then moves in, gets the knock first onto Strafing Flame. Phony now backing away, while Burrows is in such a good position to have Phony in his line of sight to help him, give him the suppressed fire that he may need.
The Bangalore's down. I don't think they even got time to pop the Bangalore ultimate. And now Ben, Burles, and Jen trying to finish them off.
Funnel into the line of sight of the Sheila. Say hello to my little friend. There's not much you can do with 100 Thieves. Come in for the dub, taking game number 5. And he's trying to raise up the camera. Burles. The pop-off from our team.
How long can they stay up there, though? Looks like they'll actually be forced off soon. And there come the Motherloads.
Here comes Hockeys with a rotation. 10K, though, getting pelted by their Motherload from enemy. May actually help Alliance take that spot instead. NRG now move up, noting exactly where 10K is positioned. Alliance are uncontested, by the way, on the other side. And 10K in a lot of trouble. NRG get eliminated. Twisted Minds still alive. And Alliance move up for the third party. An opportunity that they needed after wrapping around that northern choke. It's up to Unlucky. Hockey's here. Unlucky goes invisible with the res.
Okay. With 3 squads left, this should go the way of Alliance, but all of a sudden, a rogue element.
I don't think this is possible. Even if 10K clutches, there's just no way. Alliance get the finishing hit. And Alliance, from being at the bubble to guaranteeing their way in the top 10, finish off in 6th place.
Top 4 squads, and Falcons have no one who can shoot at them. Underneath them, S8ul, Empire, Meteor.
I mean, Soul as well, though, controlling majority of the scene right here. Past the wall is all them. Other teams have to contest for that fight right now. Otherwise, Falcons gonna close this game out. But if everybody else collapses and fight on top of each other, it's gonna be really hard.
Empire waiting for their time to strike. They would really like to avoid Falcons. You'd love it if Falcons just jumped on S8ul, but how lucky are you going to get? Lord of the Rings takes matters into his own hands, and Falcons do jump over and take the fight against S8ul through the Catalyst Wall and everything. This Catalyst Wall that will be dropping momentarily, flanked by Empire. Lord of the Rings tries to take a chunk out of Waltzy and gets turned around. Meteor are losing members. Empire gonna take their matters into their own hands. Meteor go down. It's Falcons still alive, but it's S8ul who are untouched in this last 2v2 and will take it over the wall. S8ul take the win in game number 1.
Behind you.
Let's just go.
Oh, 70 cracked, one.
Get it back.
One.
Alright. We gotta go. Let's go. Let's chill. Back. Everyone back. Chill.
Yeah, fighting. Yeah. I can literally just slam on him, bro. I can just slam on him.
Slam on him. You got
Yeah. Just move up. I can't really slam good. I'm just gonna slam it. Let's go, baby. Hey. Let's go.
Ults up to the high ground. This may deliver a kill right into the hands of Rival, and it does. VK Gaming on the climb now with the Havoc are going to get shut down. Rival very aware of the win condition. And watch as Rival Esports with the Sentinel drop down. Fafif takes matters into his own hands, and Ash portals back up to the high ground, keeping Rivals large and in charge as they rain down damage. Now VKG answer back, but Fafif drops down again. His EVA is monstrous, and Rival Esports with Fafif at the lead take game number 3.
That was very impressive.
Bins are available in front of them. The only problem is How is overextended, and How has been picked off by the Bojack. Waltzy on the Bangalore tries to get the smoke down to give him an opportunity to res, but 9 Lives want to push this.
Yeah, 9 Lives are fighting Falcons. VK maybe have an opportunity to win this one, but at the same time, 9 Lives are reluctant to push because 9 Lives don't want to give up the win either.
That knockdown shield just kept Waltzy alive because that nade looked pretty good. Waltzy actually did a fantastic job of outputting damage to stop the push coming in from 9 Lives, but the question is, can they get the reset here? It's looking like the answer's no, because Waltzy's down. And the last player alive here is going to be it's going to be Zero, I believe, for Falcons, but he's down. He now is down to just 2. It's a 3v3 to see who wins the game.
As I said, the winner of this is going to be going to winners finals, almost guaranteed with the amount of points you're putting on the board here. Can you survive if you're BKG?
Don't think they can. They've already lost one, and Vayne is trying to get in position to finish this off. QQ, last alive, all 3 alive, still for 9 Lives. And they will be the winner here of the first game of Storm Point. Oh, that is a beautiful knuckle cluster coming in from Hal.
Worth noting, GHS do have Ash, so they can join this fight very quickly whenever they want to. Also have Mad Maggie to work with, as voiced by Lace that we heard earlier, but maybe there is a real opportunity for GHS to win this game, especially if they see damage, and there's the Ash portal I was talking about.
This could create an opportunity for everyone. Now it becomes anyone's game.
Was that too early?
VKG, QQ will get the first knock at the GHS. Zero might be the first knock on that Falcon side. And VK Gaming, they control the height. They're trying to move in and win this game.
VK Gaming are taking on both teams. It's just like a gauntlet at the moment, saying we'll have whoever steps into our sidelines.
But there are still 3 squads alive. They are not full squads, but they are still alive. GHS Boom and Zuvi. Might be a little bit of a surprise for them as he jumps up from behind, but they're going to spot him out. He does tether absolutely every single player up on the height. QQ now with those P20s in hand. Red armor for him to play with as well. Waltzy and Imperial Hal, the last 2 alive. But there's the Maggie ball. And Hal gets bonked backwards.
Oh, I like this portal from VKG. Just create an angle, and then suddenly QQ, he will be able to take just a slightly different portion here.
Yeah, he's done the damage, but it's going to be VK Gaming up on height. The Peacekeeper hit for 100. Can't quite connect the second time, but the third time is the charm. Can you finish it with style here, VK Gaming? Oh! Becomes a 1v1. QQ will win it though. VK Gaming will be your champions. in game number 5, and it sets us up now for a grandstand finish. Game is going to be Slayer. Can't find the angles that he needs to. Meteor have been eliminated in the meantime. 6 squads now remain.
Meteor out of the tournament. It's now Virtus.pro who have taken 10th position. 10K will also be eliminated as they drop down as we look to Aru Army, Team Orchid, and Unleash.
Oh my word.
They all still have the chance to break into that top 10. Cat are now at risk on 29 points.
And you know how seriously the Rambo's taking it. He's not even holding the Prowler in his hands. He's got the P20s in his hands. And he's looking to go to work here. It's a scary moment, of course, for everybody in this lobby who wants to be part of Matchpoint Finals. Virtus.pro now move into 10th.
Virtus.pro have that position on the south as well. If you can steer clear from all of this gunfire and you can let all of this unfold within Mill, Virtus.pro should be in Matchpoint Finals, but it's easier said than done.
Might be getting focused here, though, by Team Orchid. And with a Sentinel in the hands of Hambino.
Oh, this could be a push. They thought about it, but there's a Kraber in the hands of Zach Mazer.
2 bullets, Zach. 1 bullet. Aru Army's still alive, by the way.
You said you wanted a rat play.
On the Wraith as well. They know it's a solo here, VP. They want to get this kill, and the placement points is going to come off the back of it. IZZ jumps into the void and takes the height. And there's no one up here. He might be able to survive a little bit longer.
Still a real chance of sending yourself into match point, sending the rest of the team. As you can see, Army's just picked up 1, goes into the void as well, just to see if he can maybe get another. It's Empire, though, who are going to be trying to take this fight.
3 seconds until his Q comes back again. Can he survive long enough? No! They are going to be eliminated as well. VP into 9th position, but it's not done yet. Remember, Team Orchid, they're still in this. Rambo outputting a huge amount of damage, and they're basically controlling half of these hallways here. Falcons are in a little bit of trouble, as Panic will get the knock onto Hal. It's all for them as well.
Both Team Orchid and Unleashed still with the chance here to promote themselves into that top 10. You can tell they're nervous. Rambo sends himself in, does some damage, but needs help. He's going to be the last one remaining now. Rambo has to get this bat off.
Rambo gets the bat off. Can he get the med kit off in time? Zach still has 1 bullet to play with in this Kraber. It's going to be the knockdown shield that gets struck, though. Blind firing through the zone smoke here, but he might have just swung into trouble. But here's Rambo trying to repeat history up on high, and now it takes to the sky. All of the action taking place in front of him, but also in front of him is Lou. He's on the Valkyrie as well. Unleash are gone. Empire are gone. Rambo, it comes down to you. It's not going to happen. Falcons will be the champions. But you get the feeling that VP might have done enough.
Team Falcons stand tall after a long, grueling road through the elimination bracket.